Hello and welcome to the Rock Talk. This is Georgia Rowe and Alicia Andre. For this episode, we've interviewed one of this year's valedictorians, Ethan Hazelbaker, and our salutatorian, Emily Scaff. How do you feel about achieving valedictorian or salutatorian?
I'm very honored, and that it feels like all my hard work has finally paid off.
I think being in the top two of the class is something that I always wanted to achieve since, when I was in middle school or elementary school. So I think being able to be in the top two is the culmination of my high school experience.
What was the worst part of high school?
I'd say the worst part about high school is probably COVID, because that took half of our high school years away from us, so we never really got a full experience of what high school is supposed to be like.
COVID was really hard for me too. I think it was hard. It was stressful being home and not being able to see people and have that face-to-face interaction with our teachers. But I hate talking about COVID, so I'll talk about something else. I think stressful for me was when I first started taking college credit plus courses, I think that was hard, figuring out my schedule and everything, and then also taking a bunch of math classes on top of it. But obviously when you're a high achieving student, it's all kind of hard, so yeah.
Even during the bad times, is there a favorite teacher that you could always go to talk to and just make things better?
I did have a lot of teachers throughout high school that I felt like I was close with. I think one of my favorite teachers is Miss Sherman, obviously. Over these 4 years being in FFA, I got really close to Miss Sherman, and I felt like I could tell her a lot. And when I was stressed about something, she was always there for me. And also Miss Seitz, who is my favorite teacher of all time. She just is fun, and she is there for you, and she's kind of like a parent to all of us.
I have too many favorite teachers to just narrow it down to one, but I think some of the ones that I'm more close to would be Dr. Harvey. She's always there for us and always supporting us and make sure that we're happy and we aren't stressed out in the school. And also Mr. Smalley, he's also there, always for our students and looking out for what's best for us and supporting us through anything that we come across.
My favorite class, as I already said, with Ms. Sherman, I love agriculture and FFA. I learned a lot of skills through it. It's taught me how to be a better speaker and just those life skills.
My favorite class would probably have to be English, especially our freshman year when we had it with Miss Johnson, because she made it interesting and fun for all the students and made us feel like a part of something. And when we'd act out stories like Romeo and Juliet, so it made us feel like we have more of an interest in class and we're all more
connected.
Yeah, connected, yeah, instead of just bored teaching.
English was also my favorite part of high school, and one of my favorite classes was Miss Edwards' CCP class. I'd always loved writing in English, but I think taking her class that year truly pushed me to be the best writer I can be. And she gave a lot of constructive feedback and made me more passionate about writing, and now it's something I want to pursue in college because of her.
What is your guys' favorite part of your whole high school experience?
My favorite part of high school would probably have to be playing tennis. I've played it since I was in the 3rd grade. It's always been a passion of mine, and that's the one thing I can do that I truly takes all my stress away, and I can just focus on the sport rather than anything else in life.
So I think my favorite part of high school, honestly, is actually just being in class, because I actually like school and learning. And it's always felt kind of competitive to me. I was always motivated to get a high score on everything and to do as best as I could. And then also I did a lot of extracurriculars in high school. So FFA is obviously my favorite. The memories I made in FFA I will truly cherish forever, and then all the skills that it taught me. But also mock trial was one of my favorite parts of high school, and now it's something I want to pursue, along with beta. Just all the beta trips, getting with the smallies. There's just a lot of fun memories in high school that I've connected to it, so there's a lot of things I'll miss.
Who has helped you most to achieve your goals this year, whether it be a teacher, parent, or friend?
Some people that have always helped me achieve my goals this year has been my family. They're always pushing me to do the best that I possibly can and always encouraging me. Also, a lot of self-determination has also helped me achieve my goals this year, because I wanted to achieve them for myself and not for other people or what other people think I should do.
I agree a lot with Ethan in the self-determination. Being in the top two was always a goal of mine. And it's not something that necessarily that my family wanted for me. It's something that I wanted to do for myself. And then my friends helped me a lot, specifically Alicia Andre, who would always help catch me up after I missed school for random trips throughout the years. And then I also have to say that my teachers are kind of my biggest cheerleaders. Lots of my teachers throughout the years have always tried to help me in any way that they can to achieve my goals. I remember freshman year, I told Ms. Johnson that I wanted to be valedictorian or salutatorian, and then she told me that I couldn't mess up because if that's what I wanted, then I had to do it. So I guess just throughout high school, there's been lots of different people I know. Miss Sherman and Miss Heights have always really helped me and been proud of me when I've accomplished something.
Do you guys have any plans for?
I'm going to attend Wittenberg University in Springfield, Ohio. I'm a attendant for my undergraduate degree. I'm planning on majoring in pre-med. So my first 4 years, I'll get a degree in biology.
So I'll be going to the Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. While I'm there, I plan to major in journalism with a double minor in law, justice, and society, and also poverty studies. Everything I do will be on a pre-law track. So after my 4 years of undergrad, I hope to go to law school. My goal is Ohio State, so I can be close to home and practice law in Ohio.
If you guys have any advice for next year's Salutatorians and Valedictorians, can we hear it?
A piece of advice I'd give next year's seniors would be to enjoy every minute of high school. Don't wish your time away and don't take anything for granted. You're only in high school once, and make sure you graduate with no regrets.
I'd say a piece of advice I have for next year's valedictorian and salutatorians is that if it's a goal of yours to be in the top 2, always achieve that, but don't forget the relationships that you have with your friends, and don't forget to say yes more. I think there's a lot of things I said no to in high school because I had goals that I wanted to achieve, but being valedictorian and salutatorian is definitely not everything, and it does not determine your future, so be sure that you're also enjoying high school. And always go after opportunities that are given to you. Don't say no. And never mind, say no to drugs.
That's all for our interview. Thank you for listening and have a good summer.